Women are being shamed when it comes to breastfeeding their babies in public. However, women are fighting back because they say their children come before the nasty glares. Almost all 50 states permit women to publicly nurse without penalty, except for Idaho, where women are not protected. People say it should not be allowed because it's indecent for that part of a woman's body to be exposed outside. Julia Moses was taught that breastfeeding was natural, and when she started nursing her daughter in public, she started to become anxious when people around her stared.
As someone who grew up with the idea that breastfeeding is a normal function, and I saw a million people breastfeed in my life, it was a little surprising to me.
She worried about what people would think when she breastfed, and it made her feel discouraged.
I'm embarrassed and stressed and afraid that somebody's going to say something or, and it just was kind of, I did it, but I was like, that's it, I'm not going to do it again for a while.
One of the biggest arguments that breastfeeding is deemed obscene is because of the over-sexualization of women, their bodies, and their breasts.
You see them on billboards when you drive by, you see them in your news feed, you see them in magazines, but then when they're used for what they're actually made for, feeding your child, there's this disconnect and suddenly they become unacceptable.
Experts agree that society should focus on what breasts can do for a child.
If our ideas were really to evolve about this is a natural way to feed a baby as opposed to this is an obscene sort of a look because it's a woman's breast exposed, we'd have to change those hearts and minds.
Moses says that women should do what's best for them and their new family.
What the people around you at the mall or at the coffee shop, what they're saying doesn't matter. Everybody has opinions. You are feeding your baby. You are meeting an immediate need in a natural and normal way. And that's great, and that's perfect.
And even though it's not against the law to publicly nurse in New York, finding a safe spot can come difficult to moms who need to feed.
It clearly is something that women should have the right to do. It's beneficial if they can do it. We should allow women to have that space and place to do it, and that's really largely been moved as an effort from public health perspective.
It may be illegal to drink alcoholic beverages in a park, but it's not illegal to breastfeed a child, here or in any other public location on Long Island. But women are still receiving unwanted stares. For Stony Brook News, I'm Julianne Mosier.